The sim racing train keeps rolling. More upgrades to the sim rig. Today, let's take a look at the Moza Racing SGP Sequential Shifter. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Redline Sim Racing. My name is Mike. Today, super excited to run through the Moza Racing SGP Sequential Shifter. Before we get into it, please consider hitting that subscribe button below. Would really help me out, and I'd appreciate it. Or don't hit the subscribe button, that's cool, but it'd be awesome if you did. So let's jump in. Quick backstory here. If you have watched my handbrake video, you'll know that I'm just getting into some of the rally car racing, and I'm not very good. So I'll get that out of the way first, because I'll probably have to test this on rally or maybe even some drag racing, we'll see. But I didn't want to spend too much money on some of these accessories yet until I figured out how much I was actually going to kind of enjoy that aspect of sim racing. And just like the handbrake, unboxed this thing, which will come up next, but I was super impressed. Just like the handbrake was $99, the sequential shifter was $129, and you get it out of the box, and there's immediately some heft to it. It's made out of, what is it, aluminum, aero-grade, aviation-grade aluminum, and it feels super, super high quality. The one thing that really jumps out about this piece at first glance opposed to the handbrake was that this actually has a cool touch where there are these beveled edges that actually expose the aluminum rather than having the all black, which I really like. I think that's a really nice touch. But yeah, jumping in a little further, you've got two assignable buttons down here that feel nice. Nothing. There's no wobble. The click is nice. They're, a little bit of pressure to engage. They don't feel cheap, so it's really nice to have the two assignable buttons there. You jump up and you have got your lever, most likely here to kick you back to neutral, which, no complaints there. I think this other piece is, there is just a little click that you can hear when you're engaging it. Obviously, we're not going to be able to hear that when you're racing. And then you can also put, if you want to style it up or put a different shift knob on it, you can certainly unscrew it, and it should be the same thread pattern as any off-the-shelf knob at your local auto parts store or online or wherever you would want to get a knob, Jegs, Summit, wherever that might be. Yeah, and then, just the first thing that I kind of wanted to do is just see how the shifter felt. And it's got a really nice click and tactile feedback when you pull it. So let's just take a quick listen to that. And it returns really nice, same in both directions. There's no inconsistency either forward or backward. So that feels really great to me as well. So yeah, overall, really impressed with what we're seeing so far. So let's jump into the unboxing quick, and then we will take this thing for a test. So let's get on with the unboxing. A few things, actually, just to call it out here. I have had some feedback about why do the unboxing. I think that actually there is some value in seeing how some of the projects are packaged and shipped. Obviously, Moza, Asetek, Fanatic do a really great job with their packaging, but I think it also goes a long way to communicate how they feel about their product, rather than just saying, hey, we've got a great product, throw it in a box. Packaging is important, especially if you want it to make it to you in good shape. So, again, I don't think there's going to be anything surprising here about the Moza unboxing, but let's take a look. Again, standard Moza packaging. You have your styrofoam, and then likely to have the shifter in here in really tight quarters. So let's take a look. Again, take that top packaging off. Have a little bit about the instructions, user guide, not super needed for us. Have your shifting knob, it looks like. And here's the thing also, as we look at these unboxings, there are like things happen in evolutions where they want to make sure they kind of step it up. And for Moza in this case, with my handbrake, nothing was packaged in a separate bag within the system. It was kind of just all in it. And so if you open this up, and I'm just going to rip this open because I'm not going to reuse it, but you have your shifter knob in its own separate bag. You've got your accessories, which I am not going to open right now, in its own separate bag because I don't want to send things flying. You've got your USB cables, which are in here, which I will open. I'm not worried about these. I just didn't want screws to go flying. In their own separate bag. And then you've got the adjustable shifter handle in its own separate bag. And it's not that this really has any impact on the usability or anything like that, but I think it does go a long way in presenting how strongly they feel about their product and the quality of the product. And for Moza right now, I think this was one of the better unboxings for a lot of things that we've done with sim racing. So, all right, so let's give this Sequential a go. I couldn't figure out how to get the neutral to work. We'll go with this. So we'll go with this without noise so you can hear some of the tactile, kind of some of the feedback from the shifter. Like I said, I couldn't get the neutral, couldn't find the setting for the neutral, so we'll have to figure that out. Still playing with my handbrake. Yeah, it feels really good. I mean, that feedback from it feels fantastic. So if you need a shifter for $129, this thing cannot be beat, in my opinion. Like I said, I am a super novice at these games, and I also got to get my force feedback adjusted here. Well, yeah. Woo! I really wish I could get the neutral working, but late on the handbrake. And I'm sideways. And we're stuck on the bridge. Well, there it is. My horrible driving, but hopefully you got to see a little bit about this shifter. So let's jump into a quick summary. So there it is, the Moza SGP Sequential shifter. Really impressed again with what Moza has going on here, especially with their accessories. I mean, their wheelbases and wheels are incredible as well, but like I said, super novice at WRC or any of the rally racing. By the way, if you have any tips or tricks or tracks I should start out on, or any other opportunities for me to learn rally, please drop that in the comments below. I could use the help. And so overall, $129, really nice build quality. The feedback feels awesome on it. Just the way it clicks and upshifts and downshifts. The noise is on point for what you would expect in a sequential handbrake. So again, sound like a broken record here, but have no problem, again, recommending the Moza Racing SGP Sequential shifter. Again, $129, can't go wrong. So until next time, keep racing.